Good morning, Thursday morning, epic day ahead. I'm heading now to Tel Aviv to meet with Raz Bachar, who just joined Microsoft after years at Amazon. Catching up with him, hearing about his new position, super pumped for the guy. Then meeting a company called Rumor. I met the CEO literally walking on the streets in Tel Aviv a couple of weeks ago. Don't know very much about them, but I know that they're growing fast, so I'm excited to meet with him. And then meeting a company for lunch named Flythere, I believe, flythere.com, which is a company that lets you remotely fly drones anywhere in the world. Can't make this stuff up. A couple other meetings, and then tonight, a barbecue at my friend Avi Eyal from Entree Capital, a really, really impressive venture capital firm. So I'm having dinner at his house tonight with his lovely wife, Louis, and just catching up, hearing what's up with him. He's just a really, really awesome dude. And his wife is, I just met her once, but she's amazing. So I'm pumped. It's going to be a fantastic day to end the week. Here we go. Very excited about two things. One, made it to Tel Aviv on time for my first meeting and got parking. Did I actually leave my car on? Oh no, it's the car next to me, I think. That's happened to me before. That's the first thing I'm excited about. Made it. Second thing, new gadget from Amazon, a gimbal / tripod for my Osmo. Booyah. You know, this thing does amazing motion lapses, where you can do a time lapse that's moving, but you can't do it because the Osmo is tiny and wind blows it over. This thing will keep it in place, and it's a tripod, so I can now vlog easier from farther away. This thing cost me $15, I think, on Amazon, and it's metal, so it's legit. Very pumped about it. Just a simple rig for the Osmo that brings it up 15 notches, so I'm pumped. Going to WeWork Dubnov. I think it was the first WeWork in Israel, and we're had my office for years to meet Raz Bachar from Microsoft. Pumped.
The business, the CTO, the cloud advocates, marketing, PR, and then a couple of meeting rooms.
Awesome.
One was the course, which is always necessary. Let's go.
All right. Say hi. What up? What up? What up? Say energiot. I love it.
This is the first section. Couple of meeting rooms that anyone from the community can actually book. Over here we have the first gathering, the first auditorium. That's around 75 people. That is routine.
Love it. Love it. You know, I used to work here for years at this WeWork. Back in the day.
So the building is still operated by WeWork?
Yeah, but it's Microsoft.
Exactly.
Love it.
Couple of more meeting rooms. Here we're going to have an upcoming studio that we're opening. Anybody from the community can come, can book some time slot, and then either record a podcast or get ready to broadcast themselves playing esports, gaming over Twitch, over Mixer.
Love it.
That's going to be amazing.
Love it.
Couple more meeting rooms, and then this is the reactor.
Wow. This is a meeting that is quite literally 20 years overdue. Like literally.
Totally true.
We should have done this 20 years ago. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning, okay? Because this is something that out of the 1,000+ interviews that I've done, no one else can say. How do we know each other?
I think it was more than 20 years ago.
Oh God, so old.
Jerusalem.
Yes.
Nesto.
Yes. She was my
you remember
youth
what
counselor.
Nesto is?
New English speaking teen
Teenage
Olim.
Olim.
Right. When I moved to Israel, you know, we want Americans to meet other Americans. So there's this thing called Nesto, which I participated in as a teenager, and she was my youth counselor.
Yeah.
Fast forward
It's
20
national
years.
service.
Fast forward 20 years more. You just do the math. Hold on. I'm 40. Yeah, it's
Forget the math.
Yeah, it's 25 years ago. Fast forward 25 years. And now, this woman sitting next to me is the CTO of Microsoft for Startups in Israel.
And having lots of fun.
What's your name?
Pnina Wise,
Unbelievable. You having a good time?
fantastic.
Like I knew you were a hotshot at Microsoft. I didn't know how much of a hotshot you were. It's unbelievable.
Cool down.
All right. So listen, tell me what you do. Talk to me.
So
Catch me up on 25 years. Yes.
25 years. What I learned, what I...
What do you? Yeah. What'd you study? I'm actually curious about
Well,
that.
I didn't know what I want to study. For
Yeah.
sure, not computer science.
Okay.
But then I decided to give it a chance. I did computer science, chemistry, and political science.
Whoa.
Yes, that's...
Dude, my right side's my better side. Take it from over there. Take that picture. It's a good picture, actually. Okay.
And then I fell in love with computer science. I just loved it. So
But-
I continued
That's
to learn, second
unbelievable.
degree thesis. And from then, I've been in different companies, a startup like every typical Israeli,
Yeah.
and Microsoft for the past 11 years.
Wow, that's a
Quite a lot.
lifetime. 11
That's a
years.
lifetime,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
So
And,
my biggest regret is not learning computer science, by the way, just so you know.
I can teach you.
I'm pretty sure you can't. My brain does not work that way anymore. I actually tried to learn how to code. It's like my brain doesn't work like that anymore. I wish I had learned it back then. But anyway, I don't regret many things in life, but I do regret not learning how to code. Okay, so...
And I'm married with 4 kids.
Oh, wow. Where do you live? Givat Shmuel?
Givat Shmuel, yeah.
We
You
were
were
also
right there on
neighbors.
the street.
Yeah, I bumped into you there. Okay. All right. So, after we finish talking, I'm going to be speaking to another hotshot here at Microsoft for Startups. So we'll let him tell me a little bit more on the business side, but on the technical side, talk to me about the technical side of what is Microsoft for Startups. How does it work? Talk to me about Azure. Give me a little insights here. Give me a little juice.
So the thing we go to sleep and wake up in the morning, or I go to sleep and wake up in the morning and see how we can make startups successful on Azure.
Make startups win.
Exactly.
That's your tagline. New Microsoft tagline. I'm just kidding. Yeah, go on.
Yes.
What's
Help first, not sell.
What is Microsoft's tagline? Like global, Microsoft global tagline. Is there a tagline for Microsoft?
There's a Microsoft mission.
What is it?
Empower every business and every person in the planet
I like it.
to achieve more.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that's totally from the way top Satya to the very last.
Have you met him, by the way? Like you
Yes,
personally?
but not personally.
You haven't
No.
personally? I'm like, it's on my bucket list. 100. He's like,
Yeah.
he's probably the best CEO on planet Earth. That's what I think. It's my opinion of him. I know you agree, but I just think he's amazing. Anyway, okay, because he's. I know I'm all over the place. I mean, this is my ADD, by the way.
Yeah.
You remember it from high school, but I've totally. No, but the thing is like this. Like you think of Microsoft, like what it used to be, and what it is today. The guy has completely revolutionized this company, and you've become, at least in my opinion, the sexiest tech company in the world. So that's unbelievable. So shout out to Satya. Satya, I know you watch my vlog. Okay, so yes, on the technical side, what do you do for startups?
On the technical side, we do a deep dive with them, understand how they can build their architecture in a more scalable way,
Yep.
in a way that will be cheaper for them on the cloud. Sometimes you see people selecting services that are so expensive and they don't really need all of that.
Right.
So how do we make it good for them on budget-wise, scale-wise?
Got it. Okay.
All technologies go.
The thing is like this. I'm going to say something that I hope I'm allowed. You're not going to make me delete. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Let's try.
Branding wise, people perceive. I'm not gonna, it doesn't even, it's irrelevant. AWS has a name.
Yeah.
But the truth is, Azure and what you guys offer your companies and just the whole infrastructure and, the features, in my humble opinion, sorry AWS, Azure is like leading the way. Like you guys are doing a lot. So tell me a little bit about that. If I'm a company now and I, even if I migrate, even if I don't migrate, I'm now on Azure. What do give me some of the most interesting, compelling things that I get as an Azure company on a technical side?
First of all, everyone goes to Kubernetes. We have AKS, which is Azure Kubernetes. Top leaders developed and innovated Kubernetes work today in Microsoft on Azure to develop that.
So you got access
So
to the top talent. Yeah, okay.
Except for that, AI. AI is something that we have tons of developers working day and night to give you out-of-the-box models that every startup can simply just use and enhance.
Love it.
So AI is a super big focus. And what's important or special about Microsoft is that we eat our own food. So the products we develop, like Office and all other products, are actually using Azure and using the building blocks. So put your money where your mouth is.
Love it.
This is exactly what we do. We put our money where our mouth is.
Love it. And the bottom line is, like we were telling me a little bit about it, but there's so much value in the whole Azure ecosystem, let's call it, for companies well beyond, cloud storage. I might even say that cloud storage is a commodity. This one's that one, it's all the same. but it's about what you get as part of the ecosystem once you onboard to Azure that I think differentiates you. Not to, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. AWS has its place in this world, obviously, and so does every other cloud. But the bottom line is Azure is all about the value that you provide to your companies, and that to me is what differentiates you. And listen, it's super, super awesome. I love that you're having a good time. I love that you're such a hotshot at Microsoft, and I love that you haven't forgotten the little people. That's most important. But listen, goes without saying, anything I can do to help you in any way, shape, or form, let me know. And yeah, let's catch up again. Let's not wait another 25 years. Okay?
I'm still excited. We met each other after so many years.
So funny, right? It's unbelievable. Thank you so much.
And I still recognize you.
I look the same? I didn't have glasses back then.
Yeah, you didn't have.
Getting old. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And the man himself. How many emails have we exchanged over the past 10 years?
Hundreds.
It's like not even funny though. All right, so Raz Bachar. Let's start from the beginning.
Yes.
You just joined well, this is the end, but you just joined Microsoft. Tell me the Raz Bachar story. Let's talk about the last 5. How long were you at Amazon?
7 years.
Talk to me about what did you do at Amazon for the last 7 years?
So relocated from Israel to not sunny Luxembourg 7 years ago, 2012.
Wow.
Started to some extent the operation of AWS in Israel. After 2-3 years, we opened our office of AWS in Israel, and then one thing after another, and before I knew it, I got the ability to open the startup development team for AWS based in Luxembourg.
Wow.
Did that for a couple of years.
Which one do you like better, living in Luxembourg, living in Israel? Come on, tell me the truth, man. All right, don't tell me the truth. I don't want to know. Forget it.
Ooh, it depends. It depends.
Okay.
It depends what time of the
Pluses
week.
and minuses.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Very diplomatic answer. Okay, good.
Yes.
All right.
So did that for a couple of years, and 3 months ago actually, came back to Israel and joined Microsoft for startups for the role of managing director for the operation.
I was going to say, you didn't just join. You're leading Microsoft for startups in Israel.
Yes.
Okay, I know you're very humble. We have to work on that. But all right. So here's the thing.
It's a team effort.
Here's the thing, right? The thing is like this. You know why I love you? Besides the fact that you're dashingly handsome, I'll tell you why I love you. Because over the years, when people say to me, I want to talk to someone senior at AWS, for whatever reason it may be, I was like, I know Raz. And I would email you and say, listen, do you mind if I introduce you? I don't think you've ever said no to me. Like, you were so willing to help. No, seriously, there was nothing in it for you, but you were so willing to help. And that is something that's unique. Lucky for us, it's not, people are nice, but you were really, really nice to me over the last couple of years. And so when I read all over the news that Raz Bachar is joining Microsoft, leading Microsoft for startups in Israel, I was like, hells yeah. Nobody deserves it more than you. And Microsoft, of course. So anyway, dude, bottom line is like this. I was a mentor at the Microsoft Accelerator. Can I say rest in peace? Is there still a thing, Microsoft Accelerator?
It's no.
So rest in peace isn't the right way to describe it, because it's not that you.
It's evolved.
It's evolved.
It's evolved.
There you go. You see that? This guy's a good marketer. Okay, so I was a mentor, and I'm very engaged with Microsoft, both as a company and on a friendly level. I have tons of friends at Microsoft, and I love the company. I'm going to say something now. You might be angry at me, but you'll forgive me. I, till this meeting, did not know what Microsoft for Startups was. So now tell me, what is, now I know, and I think it's epic, but what is Microsoft for Startups for those that are watching that might not be familiar? What is it?
So Microsoft for Startups has 2 core programs. So one of them is the Microsoft for Startups, which is the credit licensing and go-to-market support that many startups can get with an application form that is available online. The other program that we have is the Scala program that is more exclusive and is tailor-made for A-ish type companies, so a little bit companies that already have
A-ish, I love that. A-ish. That's good. I'm going to use that.
Age type companies that already have some sales motions that they have started, that they have working product, they're already looking to expand globally.
Yep.
And yeah, this is where Microsoft basically come into the picture and try to use all of the Microsoft machine in order to honestly to influence the bottom line of the startup and generating revenue for that startups. Okay, sometimes from the gaining startups their first Fortune 500 wins to some extent.
Okay, so you're helping these guys. This isn't. I want to be very clear. This isn't some abstract thing that you're actually helping them close deals.
Absolutely, that's the goal, and the way that we do it is that we basically enable the startup to get to a certain status that will take their product and make it available for all of Microsoft Salesforce and Microsoft partners to actually resell it across the world and get compensation on that for selling that.
Incredible. By the way, that in and of itself is super unique, and I love it. I just want to say one thing. When I say the words Johnson & Johnson, what do you think? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The different startups that I can introduce to them.
Oh, come on. You're not a normal person.
No.
If I ask normal people, if you ask me Johnson & Johnson, first thing, cream, baby powder, shampoo, that's the first thing. Do you know their market cap? Do you know how big, you know their market? Hey Siri, what's Johnson & Johnson's market cap?
The market cap for Johnson & Johnson is $377 billion.
$377 billion. Who even thinks about that? Now, where am I going with this? They're like, where's he going with this? Why is he talking about baby powder? Microsoft, when you think Microsoft, you think Windows, you think Office, you think some other, maybe Surface. I mean, people don't realize just how big Microsoft is. When you say you're opening doors using Microsoft's infrastructure, there is no one, and this is actually an accurate statement, there is no one in the entire business sector on planet Earth that you guys do not have access to. Is that a fair statement? No one.
Pretty much.
You have access. Hey Siri, what is Microsoft's market cap?
The market cap for Microsoft is $1.05 trillion.
$1.50 trillion. That is a lot of gumballs. Like, you guys are astronomical. The fact that you're leveraging Microsoft's universe, and I say universe because ecosystem doesn't cut it. It's a universe, it's a planet, right? That you're leveraging that to help startups win, it doesn't get much better than that, right? So the bottom line is Microsoft for Startups is doing incredible things, both locally for the ecosystem here, but also globally. And, you know, I couldn't think of a better person to run it here in Israel. Bottom line is like this, call to action. Anything, dude. Anything that I can do in any capacity, any constellation, literally just chuck me an email, canceling all my meetings, and I'm there. Anything I can do to help you in any way, shape, or form, I know you're gonna kick butt. Beep that out, Joseph.
We'll keep you busy and thank you for visiting us.
Take me up on my offer. Do anything I can do to help you, especially if you make me coffee like you made me this morning. But dude, I mean, take me up on my offer. Anything I can do to help you guys win. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, man, good luck on your new role.
Thank you,
Thanks, dude.
friend.
Appreciate it. Get out of here. A couple of weeks ago, minding my own business on the way to Memphis Burger, and a dude comes over to me and says, "You're Hillel, right?" I was like, "Yeah, who are you?" Who's this good-looking guy? Who's the CEO of a company called Rumor?
Co-founder.
Oh, sorry, you're not CEO?
No, I'm a co-founder.
Who's the CEO?
My co-founder gone. He's the CEO.
All right,
It's
all
basically
right. My bad. Gone.
starting
My
it.
bad.
Take two.
No, that's okay. So I always, I have a friend at Wizdo.com, Ido, and he's the CMO. I just call him CEO. Always make that mistake. It's fine. Co-founder. Okay, I have Rumor. What is the website? Is it rumor.com?
Rumortravel.com. And we also have our other business is called rumorflex.com.
Okay, so it's ROOMER. There we go. Rumor. Okay, that's Rumor. All right, so here's the thing, right? Last night I did a talk to Birthright students, and I said, I talked about the unicorns in Israel and the VCs and all the jazz, whatever, but I said, at the end of the day, what drives this stuff? What drives all this tech and all this innovation? Creativity, right? Creativity, things that, as we say, out of the box thinking. I give many examples of companies in Israel that do things that are like who even thinks that way? Quite frankly, you call yourself fintech, you can throw out all the buzzwords. What's going on here is super creative. And let me tell you why I think that. You'll tell me in a second what Rumor is, but you're solving a problem that literally, even myself, who knows a little bit about the market, like I didn't even know this was a thing. Like I thought it was a marginalized, small little problem that 5 people have a year. This is a $9 billion, is that what you said to me?
Bigger. That's when, about 5 years ago, it's a $9 billion problem just in the US.
$9 billion problem. What is the problem you are solving? Hit me.
We're solving the problem of cancellations. What we've done is we created a marketplace for travel where people that are stuck with hotel rooms that are prepaid and they can't cancel and they can't use if they had to change their plans, they can actually go and post it for sale and someone else can book it from them.
All right, let me just dumb this down for 1 second, because again, this is shocking to me. So $9 billion a year?
Yeah.
Of people in the world that
No, only in the US.
in the U.S. alone,
worldwide,
that book a hotel and don't show up. If they cancel, in other words, they know they can't make it. So I was shocked because I would never book a hotel if I'm not going to make it. He's like, yeah, but you might break your foot. You might have, which is true. But I figured it's probably a thing, but not that common. How often? $9 billion in the U.S. That's wild. And so what you've done is you said, okay, here's the inventory. These people that now have hotel rooms sitting there empty, and they already paid, and they can't get their money back, and it's just a waste. You have people on the other hand looking to book hotels. Hello, meet each other. Right?
Exactly.
Supply and demand. Simple, it's so simple and so brilliant in its simplicity, right? This is what I'm talking when I say creativity. Like I would, hear such a thing, I'd be like, all right, so people lose their money. What are you gonna do about it? But you actually built this whole marketplace, and your scale is pretty preposterous. I mean, you're talking. Can you give me some idea of how big this company is? Whatever you're allowed to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we're a small team. We're 14 people. It's a lean and mean team. But basically what we've done today is we've, not only do we have a marketplace where people can, basically like StubHub for hotels.
Right.
People that get stuck can go and sell it to other people and they can book it for, 50% off, 70% off.
Which, by the way, sorry to interrupt you. We're talking about this startup, but if you're booking a hotel, go to the freaking website, go to their marketplace. You could literally get a hotel in Times Square for 50% of the price. It's wild. Where do people actually, if people are watching and want to book a hotel on your website, where do they go?
So go to rumortravel.com or or download the app and you'll see all the really, really cheap deals.
I mean, there's no catch here. You literally will get access to the best hotels for half the price.
And it's great karma because you're saving someone that got stuck.
Right, great karma too.
Yeah.
That's good. Karma's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the model. Just give me like again whatever. Not just so people understand. You've raised. You want to talk about how much you've raised? You want to talk? You raised a lot. Can we talk about that?
Enough. Yeah.
You raised enough capital. Yeah. You booked or dealt with millions of transactions.
Yeah.
Over the years.
Millions of dollars worth of bookings, and up until now, what we've done is we've turned the business on the head, and now what we're doing is we're going more B2B2C. We've provided this as a flex. As a cancellation guarantee service called Flex.
Right.
So whether you're booking on our website or you're going to another website to book, if they work with us, they'll basically be able to offer you the cheapest non-refundable rates as refundable. We're actually going and transforming their non-refundable rates into refundable so customers can cancel if they change their plans. We'll pay for the refund. We're taking all the risk, and then we're actually going and taking those rooms and reselling them to new customers, to new guests that want to get.
So here's my piece of unsolicited advice, since you didn't ask me, I'm going to give it to you anyway. You live in this world. You own this space. Like, you are the Red Bull of cancellations. Okay, so when you talk about refundable, non-refundable, like, you get this stuff.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, some people who are watching this will get it. Most people don't get it. Let's just dumb this down. To the literally the lowest common denominator. Bottom line: someone somewhere in the world cannot make his hotel or her hotel reservation. They're leaving money on the table right now. They would be more than happy to get back some of their money or most of their money. You guys say to them, take 80% back. You want to cancel? You ordered a hotel. It was non-refundable. You would have lost all that money. They say to them, take 80% back. This dude who lost their money is super happy to get 80% back. This dude now has a hotel room on his hands. And now he goes to someone else and says, you want that hotel room? I'll give it to you for cheaper than you would go get it anywhere else. That's the bottom line. Super simple.
That's it, yeah.
You're taking these non-refundable hotel rooms, which I bought, and if I have to cancel, I don't get any of my money back, and you're turning it into refundable.
Exactly.
That's it. Disrupting non-refundable hotel rooms. I love it, dude. Super awesome. Happy you came over and said hello on the street. Let me know whatever I can do to help you. Keep doing your thing. And yeah, man, it's really, I'm always discovering companies in this country that I just never even heard of that are doing remarkable things. So you join a long list of good people.
Cool. Thank you.
Keep doing it, man. Let me know what I can help. What I can do to help. All right. Thank you. Nice to meet you, my friend. We are in the beautiful Sarona, but it is blazing freaking hot today. I'm sweating like, yeah, it's not fun. But as I said before, I think even earlier today, I spoke last night to a group and I told them what one of the things that characterizes Israeli entrepreneurs is the insane creativity. The thing, like, who even thinks about these things? And you're a perfect example of that. But let me just get this camera straight because it's not behaving. So we connected, a month ago or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Originally, you connected with me through Yaron Samid.
Yaron.
Tel Aviv. Shout out to Yaron Samid, TechAviv.com. Love that dude. Okay. Enough plugging. Okay. And you're friends with another Yaron that I love from Rhodium. I had the biggest, most embarrassing thing with him once. I can't believe I'm about to say this on camera, but I was at, I think it was DLD.
Okay.
I was at a conference, whatever, and he came over and I was in the middle of talking to someone and I had just mentioned to that someone Lul Ventures. And then Yaron came. I'm like, oh my God, meet Yaron from Lul. He's like, what'd you just say? I'm like, oh my God, so embarrassing. Yeah, whatever. We're very close, so it's all good. Anyway, okay. I still think about it and I get embarrassed. But can we focus? My ADD. You see my ADD? It's like I'm all over the place.
No, I don't. I didn't notice.
Okay. So first of all, how is that food?
Awesome.
Right?
Awesome.
Really
He's a great foodie.
It's really good food. A new place in Sarona. I'll tell you about that a different time. Can we please focus? Jeez. I didn't take my Ritalin this morning. Okay, creative ideas. Let's talk drones. And I'll let you talk in a second, but I'd like to frame this conversation. I have a museum of drones at home. I have a collection of drones. I have a drone addiction. I'm a droney. Now here's the thing. I love drones, as you guys know. But in reality, no offense to any company, to DJI, to Parrot, there's only so much you can do with your drone. Like, you go up, you fly, you take cool footage, no disrespect, I love my drones, but there's gotta be more you can do with these things. These things are outrageous pieces of technology that have endless sensors in them that can fly miles away and record in 4K. It's just wild. And what are we doing? We're flying there, taking a little video and landing. There's gotta be more you can do with that. That's on the one hand. Flip side, as a droney, as an owner and operator of drones, there's no real way to monetize this thing that I bought for whatever, $1,500. Why can't I make any money from it? Those are two sides of, let's call it challenges or opportunities, I should call them, with drones. Enter this good looking guy. What's your name?
Tao.
Tao. What's the name of your company?
It's Fly There.
Fly Isn't it fly there?
It's flythere.com, yeah.
Flythere.com. Joseph, put the link right there. Flythere.com. Sit down for this, guys, because you're actually not going to believe what this guy does.
So
what do you do?
How great is it to visit new places and really see the world?
Right.
With Flythere, we basically give you an immersive way to experience the world through the eyes of a drone. We have drone operators in the most exotic places in the world, places like Thailand, Bali, Brazil, waiting for our users to remotely pilot these drones in real time.
Okay, so let me just break this down, because yes, you heard correctly. He has someone on a beach somewhere in Thailand flying his Mavic 2 Zoom, and there's Hillel in Tel Aviv who's never been to Thailand but wants to go to Thailand, now able to control that drone from here and look through the eyes of the drone in Thailand.
Exactly.
Okay, yes.
You can control it, by the way, with your laptop or even with your mobile phone.
Unfreaking believable. And the operator gets paid.
The operator gets paid, exactly.
So we got some more activity to do with our drones on the one hand, and on the other hand, a way to monetize my drone activity. It's huge.
So yeah, and we see people that are flying and exploring different places in the world, and the feedbacks are really incredible.
Unbelievable. I'm going to try it. I haven't tried it yet. I have to find time, but I'm going to do it. It takes 2 seconds, I know. Flythere.com. I'm going to try it out. Now, you built the platform that enables people to do this. It's available both on desktop and on web, on mobile, right? Mobile web, right? You don't have an app yet.
No.
Are you going to build an app?
Soon.
Okay, cool. But for the operator, you have an app.
Of course.
The operator can fly their drone via your app and stream, which is your secret sauce. That's the magic here. The ability to stream in high quality. Is it 4K? No.
It's HD, and we have virtually zero latency.
But is it 1080?
720.
Oh no. Gotta fix that, man. It's 2019. 720 doesn't fly. We'll work on it. Your early stage, you raised like no money. How much? Can you talk about how much you raised? You don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we raised 300 so far.
So you've built this with $300,000, which is virtually no money. So next milestone is at least 1080. Not 4K, but you need to hit 720. It's not. Like I'm doing 4K. This is 4K.
Yeah, but you're not streaming it from the other end of the world.
So zero latency is really impressive.
Yeah, because I mean, when you're flying the drone, most people that don't fly drones, they think that you fly the drone and you look at it.
Right.
Where actually you're looking at the screen and you see the video that is streamed from the drone to the device.
Did you hear what Apple announced yesterday?
No.
The craziest thing. Do you ever use FaceTime?
Yeah.
You know that if I'm FaceTiming with someone right now, I'm looking at their face instead of looking at the camera. So to them, it looks like I'm not looking at them. So they're actually in the next version of FaceTime, they're gonna do some kind of facial eye recognition where it actually moves your eyes up and makes me feel like you're looking at me.
Amazing.
They just announced that yesterday. It's wild. By the way, speaking of just announced yesterday, I find it very funny that we're sitting down for lunch and he introduces himself and tells me about it a little bit. And he's like, yeah, my co-founder? Co-founder is the entrepreneur behind ClickTail. Did you ever hear of ClickTail? I'm like, you mean the company that was bought yesterday? He goes, what? I'm like, I think ClickTail was acquired yesterday. He goes, no. I open up Google, ClickTail was acquired. His co-founder made an exit yesterday and didn't even talk about it. You guys you're like an old married couple. You don't even talk anymore. Anyway, dude, listen.
Only talk work.
Flythere.com. I'm gonna try it. I love it. I think it's this crazy, brilliant concept. Now it's all about execution, right? As you know. You got to raise capital because this is capital. This is capital heavy. I mean, you're building some crazy tech here. But I love the fact that I'm meeting yet another drone company in Israel. You're probably easily the 15th drone company I've met in Israel, which is wild.
But the first one that is doing what we're doing.
Yeah, no one's doing what you're doing.
No one.
Which is a good thing and a bad thing. On the one hand, you have to educate the market. Like you said to me, people don't even think it's real because they never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, we get a lot of reactions from people that didn't try it. That they just don't believe that it's possible.
Because if I told you you're gonna fly a drone in Thailand from sitting in Saruna, Tel Aviv, you would be like you're on drugs. So people do. Yeah. So that's why competitors is a good thing. Because somebody else can validate the concept and then you can go and out execute. If you're the first to do it, that's a little dangerous. On the other hand, obviously it's an open playing field. Dude, I love the concept. I'm gonna try the app, try the not an app, the website. Maybe I'll become an operator myself. You think people want to fly in Beit Shemesh? I'm just kidding.
I'm sure the people are gonna fly with you.
Yeah? All right. By the way, you gotta talk about how much you pay operators, or you don't want to talk about that?
It's individual.
It's individual. All right, can I get a hookup? Take care of me?
We'll take care of you.
All right, bro. This was fun. We should do it more often. I love it. I love the concept. JJ, what is cooking good looking? Get over here. JJ Sussman, you know him?
No.
Worked at M Systems. I went to the thumb drive.
No, I don't know.
You know M Systems. Dov Moran.
Yeah.
So he worked there, and then they were acquired by SanDisk. He's a hot shot. Come over here. You want to hear what this guy does? If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. If I told you what he does, you won't believe me. Come sit. Move over. Come sit. What's
going on? Hi, JJ Sussman.
Hey, Tal.
Sit down.
Chenko.
Sit down.
From Chenko.
This is JJ Sussman. You ready? Move the camera? Yes, we're on camera. You know what this guy does? Are you ready? You sitting down?
I don't know. Tell me what to do.
I'm going to tell you what he does. You ready?
I want to hear something.
Fine, but come in the frame. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, tell him what you do.
So we let people fly drones in other places in the world. remotely. You can stay at your home and fly a drone in Thailand, in Bali, in Brazil.
Is the internet like strong enough to have Hello Fold control something like this? And we're gonna be inundated with vlogs from all over the world.
Exactly. This is actually a great platform also for vloggers that want to interact with their users on a completely different level, because they can let their users control the action. They control their drone remotely.
You know who introduced us?
Who introduced you?
Yaron Samid.
Oh wow, Yaron's a great guy. I remember Yaron way back
Before he
in
was
New
the
York.
hotshot, huh?
Yeah, and what was the name of the company?
Do not
It
know.
was in New York, Pier.
Are you in Soror? Do you work here?
Yeah, we have a space there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
See, this is what I love about Tel Aviv.
Yes.
You just sit here and you bump into hot shots.
I just had a great meeting with a good friend also.
Who's that?
I don't know if I can tell you who it was, but yeah, it was a
Off
good guy.
camera.
Good guy.
Someone I know. I'm turning this thing off. This
That's
is
it?
fun, dude.
We're done?
We're done.
You get a celebrity
what do
appearance?
you do for a living?
I work.
Quick, come on.
I work for Gesher, and we're bringing the Jewish people together, person by person.
Beautiful. Made it home. This evening, I have a barbecue at the home of Avi Eyal from Entree Capital in Ra'anana. Super pumped about that, but no cameras. Then, weekend. Next week's going to be ridiculously jam-packed. See you then.